Hi guys, how are you? Welcome to live session, another session with education experts. So myself, Priti Sathvara, I'm the qualified education consultant from 𝐷𝐨𝐧𝐿 Group, Dandenong. So today's live session will be talking about the trade courses, which is really in high peak. So it's really demanding at the moment in Australia. So if you have any sort of questions related to the trade courses, please drop in the comment section, and then we can just resolve your query. So let's start about first of all, okay, what is the trade course and how it will benefit of us, like for the students? So trade course is a kind of a short courses, which, for example, if you want to go ahead with particular skill enhancement, so that will give you a skill enhancement in particular course, such as if you want to be a chef, that will give you a study in cookery. If you want to be a mechanic, that will give you information or learning outcomes will be mechanic. So there are multiple trade courses available in Australia. And first of all, we'll check what will be the benefits of it, because there are multiple students who come here in Australia and they see why students go ahead with the trade courses. That is the major question we'll be getting very often. So why student wants to go ahead with trade courses? So there are multiple benefits out of that. For example, short duration. So the student who comes for the higher education, such as bachelor's, which is 3 years duration or 4 years duration, or master's, which will be 2 years duration and 3 years duration. So trade courses will be up to 22 years of duration. So if you want to study from 3 months to 2 years, for example, 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, 1.5 years, 18 months, and 2 years of courses. Depends, again, what's your visa status, what sort of course you're studying, along with that, where are you studying? So short duration will be beneficial where you just need to study 2 years of program of trade courses, and then you can just apply your TR on that particular trade courses. Secondly, affordability, because Australia is very expensive on student visa, yes, but if you want to see affordability in terms of trade courses is very low, and if you compare to higher education from bachelor's to master's. So any trade course, if you can choose, it's starting from $15,000 to $16,000 up to $21,000 to $22,000 for 2 years of program, which is most reasonable, where you will be getting a PR pathway out of it. So definitely for the student, international students, is very, very beneficial on an economic level. Third, flexible payments plans. So if the student doesn't want to pay everything in advance, they can also make the payment plan, which is really, really easy for the students, international students, such as if you want to go ahead with any particular trade courses, start your admission with $1,000 or $1,500, just get the COE, and then you can go ahead with the payment plans. So payment plans such as you can pay by fortnightly, monthly, or trimester-wise as well. Usually, most of the students are going for the monthly payment so that they can just adjust and the schedule plan. Again, flexible classes. For the international students, flexible classes are really attractive because for the trade courses, you don't need to study much in terms of theoretical plan will be very, very minimum. But as long as whatever you study, the practical will be there. For example, if you study, if you're going to study cookery, then there is a theory plan as well, and along with that particular theory, you have to do the practicals as well. So 1 day for the theory class and 1 day for the practical class. Along with that, the benefit of trade courses, there are multiple colleges. Most of the colleges are flexible, have a flexible classes on weekdays and weekend as well. So if the student doesn't want to go ahead with weekday classes, they also choose their weekend classes as well. So according to their schedule of work. Definitely long-term growth is there. like if you're spending 2 years in trade courses, you'll be getting a good PR pathway. Along with that, you'll be getting your career growth as well. Such as if the student wants to pursue their career as a chef and wants to, they have a dream of having their own restaurant, they can just study commercial cookery package for 2 years, get their PR pathway done, and later on, they can just open their own restaurant. So that is also a good beauty of the trade courses. So there are, what are the trade courses available in the market? At the moment, there are multiple options available in Australia, starting from cookery, automotive, painting, carpentry, wall and floor tiling, bricklaying, fabrication, solid plastering, and etc. So look, there are multiple options available more than these, but these are, which I have mentioned, are medium to long-term list. That means it is there for the PR pathway for long-term basis. For more information for medium to long-term list, you can just book your consultation with the migration team with your nearest 𝐬𝐧𝐿 branch, and you can get all the information related to that. So first of all, let's take a cookery. Cookery has a 2 years of courses and a trade. The cookery certificate starting from certificate 3 plus 4, certificate 3 commercial cookery, plus certificate 4 kitchen management. Along with that, diploma of hospitality management. So if you want to pursue as a cook, you just need to complete your certificate 3, and then you can go ahead with skill assessment as a cook. But if you want to go ahead with a chef, which is really high demand in Australia, especially in Victoria, so you can go ahead with certificate 3, commercial cookery, plus certificate 4 in kitchen management. Complete that particular course, apply your TR, and then go for the experience. Automotive. If the student wants to, enhance their career as a mechanic, so they can do the certificate 3. So, okay, there are 2 parts available in automotive. So first is light vehicle mechanic, and there is a heavy vehicle. So if the student wants to go ahead with light vehicle, very, very basic courses, they can also go ahead with that. And if the student wants to really, they have an interest in heavy vehicle mechanic, they can go ahead with that as well. Painting. So it's not a canvas painting, but it's part of the construction is a wall painting. So it's not only male student, but also the female students also interested in this particular painting courses. And there are high demands because construction is high peak in all over in Australia. So this will be a demand, in future for sure. So female students are also interested in this particular, courses apart from cookery, where you will be studying certificate 3, painting and decorating for 2 years of course. And after that, you can apply your GR after that. Carpentry. Carpentry is also very well known, part of the construction trade courses, where you're going to start your study certificate 3 carpentry, complete your 2 years and get your skill assessment done as a carpenter. Bricklaying. So this is also a part of the construction. As I said, construction's in high peak in the moment in Australia. So you can go ahead with that particular bricklaying course, where you'll be studying how to bricklay, and you'll be getting your skill assessment as a bricklayer. So there are very few students are going, but it's high, very, very high demand in Australia as a bricklayer. Another one is wall and floor tiling. So if you have interest in a construction business, and then if you want to study how to, tile and everything, then you can, this is the, right course for you. So you can just go ahead with the certificate 3 wall and floor tiling, and you can just get your skill assessment as a tiler. The last but not the least, which is fabrication. So fabrication is kind of a welding, where you'll be studying certificate 3 and certificate 4 fabrication, and you'll be getting which is part of the welding, and will be getting your skill assessment as a welder. So there are multiple courses available in a trade course. If suppose if you're not on student visa and you have recently completed your study in master's or bachelor's, applied your TR, and while while on your TR, you can also do your trade courses, which is more beneficial because if you're not on a student visa and if you're on a TR, you can study trade courses for 1 year. Because if you don't want to apply your TR on a trade courses, you can just complete your trade course in 1 year and you can go ahead with via pathway. Hello, Tanya. Do you have any question? Please let me know in the comments below. I'll help you out with that. Any trade courses? Okay, so we have a Veerpal here. What about civil construction design? Veerpal, yes, that's a good question though. It's also a part of trade courses. So civil construction design is trade courses for 2 years of duration. The fee structures is around $18,000 to $20,000, and again you can just make your initial payment around 1,000 to 1,500, and then just go ahead with a monthly payment plan and complete your civil construction design. This is actually also a very good option for the female students as well, where you will be getting your skill assessment as a draft person, where you have to study, you have to work with the engineers on the site, you have to draw the drafts for the sites, which is also a very good option as a career perspectives. Thank you, Veerpal, for the questioning. Hope that's helped. Apart from that, okay, we have Siraj here. Hi, Siraj. Okay, is there a way to get admission in trade course such as diploma if someone has 10 years experience but no education, only grade 8? If it is, just a second, 10 years experience, yes, but at least the minimum of requirement of getting admission into the trade courses is high school. So you have to complete year 12. And then you can just go ahead with certificate 3 and certificate 4 and the whole package. So yeah, Siraj, if anyone of your friend has completed year 12 and high school, you can just, but that's the minimum requirements for the trade courses. So apart from the civil construction design, we have an advanced diploma telecommunication as well. It's part of the IT. And that is also a very, very good option though. And that duration is also 2 years. And the study duration will be 2 years. And the course fee structure will be the same around civil construction design. It's around $18,000 to $20,000. And then you can just do the payment plans. And you can just do your skill assessment very easily in IT. So there are multiple, states are giving PR pathways on civil construction and telecommunications these days. So you can go ahead with these kind of, trade courses and then go ahead with your PR pathway very, very easily. All right. So we have a Navin here. Can skill assessment be done for teachers without English language test? Hi, Navin. Well, no, you can't go ahead with skill assessment without English. And depends again, have you done bachelor's or master's? If you would have done your bachelor's for 3 years, and if you would have completed anything for 1 year, so with the 4 years of study, they will be waiving off your English requirements. But if you have done 3 years of bachelor's only, and if you have done any master's, the master of teaching, but again, you have to get the 77788 in IELTS to get your skill assessment and as a teacher. We have a Farhan Khan. Hi, Farhan. Kindly tell me about Bachelor of Health Science, Clinical Nutrition course regarding TR and PR. Bachelor of Health Science, Farhan, depends which university and which institute you'll be doing it. So we have new list has come already. So you can just get your nearest branch and we can just help you out with the, if you want to go ahead with a new TR, if you want to go ahead with 5 years of TR, then you can just go ahead with particular colleges. So along with that, PR on options, you also need to book an appointment with the migration agents and we can go ahead with that. So now we have also new referee and Aussie's promo going on. So you all know, if you're in Australia, the Garba season has already arrived. It's already started. So we have a Aussie's referee promo going on. If you would refer any of your friend from 1st of July, and if you're getting an admission from any Aussie's branch, you'll be getting 2 Garba passes free. So that is also a good option to get the free Garba passes, friends. So you can just refer your friend and help him with the admissions. We have a Kabir Mullah as well. I'm 34-year-old, having experience in fund accounting as well, BA role. Just want to know what is the scope of the same profile. Trade course, okay. I'm a 34-year-old, having experience in fund accounting as well, BA role. Just want to know what is the scope of the same profile. Hi Kabir, scope of, in the sense you're talking about the PR pathway or the skill assessment? So if you're talking about the PR pathway, we have a PR live sessions happening every Thursday and Friday. So if you have any particular, questions related to the migration, you can just pop in there and, they will help you out. And again, we have a few, just go to your nearest Aussie's branch and book your appointment with the migration agents, and they will definitely help you out with your, PR pathway information. We have a Praveen trade courses available in IT as well. Yes, we have. I just recently mentioned about advanced diploma telecommunication, which is part in the IT, and you can get your skill assessment very, very easily with a minimum of fee structures. And if you really want to study IT, but you don't want to go ahead with the higher education, such as a bachelor's or master's, we have a diploma of IT as well. We have an advanced diploma of IT as well. Along with that, if you want to go ahead with trade courses, which is advanced diploma IT telecommunications as well. So there is a multiple options available apart from a bachelor's and master's in IT. So Praveen, just let us know. We can definitely help you out with the same. All right. So look, trade courses are very, very easy to go ahead with, if you don't want too much pressure in studies, because whatever you study here, there in theory, you can just do your practicals as well. And it's very flexible. Again, you just need to go ahead with two days of classes, 4 to 5, 3 to 4 hours for the theory classes on weekday or weekend. And along with that, you just need to attend their practical classes. And I always, ask the students to go ahead with the practical classes so that you can just learn out of it. And it will be definitely help you out in the field later on. So once you complete your trade courses, and if you want to go ahead with the career perspective, you'll be getting very, very easily if you have those skills in you and in PR pathways as well, if you would have experience, So go ahead with that. So regarding trade courses, we have a Okay, so we have a Teddy with us. Hi, Teddy. Completed 3 years of Australian Business Bachelor as International Businesses. Want to do 1 year graduate diploma in early childhood education. Can English test be waived for early childhood teacher skill assessment? Yes, Teddy, that is a very good career options as well. You can just go ahead with a graduate diploma in early childhood on your TR, and that will be counting as a 4 years of study, and then you can just go ahead with the skill assessment without English requirements. So that time, if you would study 4 years of university level study in Australia, and if you want to go ahead with skill assessment in the teachers, then you can just, they will be waiving off your English level. So don't worry about that, and it's very good career perspectives. All the best. So guys, we have every Monday education experts will come from 5 to 6. And then if you have, any education inquiry, you can just go ahead and ask them, and then it, they will be solving your queries. And that is very good initiative by Aussie's group, I must say. Okay, Teddy again, carry on from above questions. Is this still eligible for 485 graduate diploma early childhood education as it's 1 year? No, Teddy, unfortunately not. Like if you want to go ahead on your student visa, for example, if you just recently completed your bachelor's and wants to go ahead your graduate diploma early childhood on your student visa, so that you have to complete 2 years of study. So I would always suggest to students, complete your bachelor's, apply your TR, because as soon as you complete your study, within 6 months, you have to apply your TR. So apply your TR. Anyway, you have a plenty of time. So apply your TR. On your TR, just go ahead with the graduate diploma early childhood and go ahead with a simple skill assessment. Because anyway, eventually, if you're completing your 4 years of study, university level studies in Australia, you don't need answer requirements. They'll be waiving off. So this is a very good opportunity, Teddy. Good question. All right, guys, I think we have hope this session will help all the students who's really wants to pursue straight courses, and just reach out your nearest Aussie's branch for more information for any admission process if you like to go ahead. Um, and thank you so much for joining, for your questions. That will definitely help other students as well. And thank you so much again for joining. All right. Thank you so much. Signing off from here. Bye.